Man,
Exactly.
Everybody's catching the fever, though.
Oh, yeah. And last year, I know so much of the talk was about the weather and being prepared and how frigid it was going to be. This year, or this week, a little
Not
different.
so much, yeah, and that's great. But as I mentioned before, Buffalo is used to cold weather too, so I don't know if it would give us an advantage or not. We are going to see still a swirl in the bowl with the winds, but I think we're used to that. Hopefully they aren't. Temperature-wise, you see it, 33 degrees as you're tailgating, kickoff temperature right at 30 degrees, and as you're heading home, cold back to 26. But as you see here, just partly cloudy, not too frigid to speak about that forecast. Wind chills right now as we're looking towards Saturday morning in the 20s. Remember, we started in the single digits this morning, not nearly that cold tomorrow morning. And high temperatures on your Saturday getting up to about 39 degrees, close to the seasonal norms. There's some 40s out over eastern Kansas, Lawrence 40, also Ottawa 40, 40 up toward Liberty, and farther east and southeast, Warsaw at 44. We're going to have a front that's going to move through. It does so. We're going to be warmer a little bit ahead of that front. After it passes us by, things start to cool down quite a bit, which is why between Saturday and Sunday, there is going to be a change. You're going to see more of those darker shades of blue coming in here. That's just representative of going from the upper 30s to lower 30s, but still not too unseasonably cold for that. That's not too bad all in all. As a matter of fact, looking at Monday as well, still pretty cool for the start, but then it starts to heat up. As a matter of fact, next week, pretty warm. Exclusive First Alert 9-day forecast. We'll step you through and spend a little more time with this so you can really start to see what is happening. 23 in the morning, afternoon high of 39 degrees, and here's how we'll get there. We'll see those wind chills in the 20s, the afternoon highs getting into the 30s, and the wind chills in the lower 30s, so that's really not too unbearable. On Chief Sunday, a high of 33 degrees, but look what happens early next week. 20s in the morning, afternoon highs above normal, in the 40s, if not close to 50 degrees. That'll take care of some of those ice patches, melting more of that snow that's left over. Heading into Thursday and Friday, still in the 40s. Saturday, a high of 41. And look at what next Sunday is. My favorite season, my favorite holiday. Groundhog Day. And there is a chance of some clouds rolling through and maybe even a chance of a stray shower, something we'll continue to watch and to monitor as the storm system moves in from the west coast. That's what's going to impact us and possibly see that change that's going to be moving through. And here's the way it's going to look by late next week. It'll be a low pressure center that moves in from the deserts of the southwest, spinning in our direction, giving us that chance of either rain, snow, or a mix. Way too early to start talking specifics, but it does look like at least we're going to get some clouds out of that.
All right. Thank you, Brian.